Hello and welcome. So, the old world is getting closer every day, and I am so excited about this. I really am. And if you're looking to start building an army in preparation for the first day, launch day, Games Workshop actually has you covered with this, because within the Age of Sigmar section of the the Games Workshop site, there lies a small subsection that covers several old world armies with mostly old Warhammer models, which is exactly what you need for the old world. This is the Cities of Sigmar. Of course, many undead chaos, including chaos demons and lizardmen, have not changed, so for those specific factions you can get them there. However, I wanted to look at Cities of Sigmar because this is where you find your High Elves, Dark Elves, Dwarves, and of course your Empire miniatures. You can use these in Age of Sigmar too, which is really cool, which means they actually are better value for money. And I will do Chaos, Lizardmen, etc. at a later date, because I think everyone needs to see that you can buy an army already. All prices will be correct as publishing of this video. And I'll also be using pounds, of course. Anyway, here are some small armies for under £150 each. I'll try to be as diverse as possible, minimising repeating a unit, and try to get at least a lot of a range in for each faction. Now, Empire are one of the cheaper armies, price per miniature that is. Start with your lords. There is the General on the Griffin. I believe this is actually Carl Franz's model on Deathclaw, and it's £47.50. Looks great as your centerpiece model. Basic troops are your handgunners and crossbowmen. These are 10 a box, and each box makes both type of unit. At £20 each, then you got the 3 Guild Guard. These are your pistoliers, and they are the old pistoliers, and your cavalry at £22.50. And finally, 2 lots of artillery with Hellblaster volley gun and Hellstorm rockets, again £20 each. There is your nice rounded army for the Empire. Dwarves. There is very little here, unfortunately, to pick from. Your Lord will be £16, whether you choose the Rune Lord or Warden King. The infantry choices are £32.50 each. Getting one of each is great for the diversity. These are your Iron Drakes, Longbeards and Iron Breakers. This leaves you enough for a Gyrocopter or Gyro Bomber. I would go Gyrocopter as it looks better in my opinion. There is the Start Collecting box, but as Games Workshop are getting rid of these, I would buy it before it is gone. It is £70 and you get the Warden King, 10 Iron Breakers, Cogsmith, Gyro Bomber. So, you have a Gyro Bomber, was it Gyrocopter? I completely forgotten. Definitely worth picking up. Oh, it is a Gyro Bomber. High Elves. Straight away, you got on one of the best looking HQ choices, and that's the Phoenix. Make it a Flamespire or a Frostheart. Excellent centerpiece for a High Elf army at £42.50. Box of Eternal God, as this is the closest you can get to a core unit, because unfortunately there isn't any there. Then some Phoenix Guard, and I gotta say, the Eternal Guard are £32.50. Then some Phoenix Guard because they are very iconic for High Elves. Sisters of Thorn 2 to fill out your cavalry, and these are both your rare and special lot. Slot. These two are £32.50 each. High Elves are on the more expensive end, and you're not going to get as much as you would for the Empire for £150. Now finally is the Dark Elves. Now start with the Black Dragon because it's a dragon. It looks fantastic, it's the best looking one out of this list. It is also cheaper than the Phoenix at £47.50. The Bleak Swords and Dark Shards are your core units, and they are swordsmen and crossbow units at £25 each. Now you can also make these into spearmen instead of, bleak swords, swordsmen or crossbowmen. So there's actually a lot of choice there. Then some Corsairs for that flayed skin aesthetic that just make Dark Elves pop. These are £20. I mean, really well priced for a special rare unit. And you got your Assassin for £17 because they are just lethal and always fun to use. I use Assassins in any army I can use them in. I'm not even joking. Skaven, Dark Elves, even my Imperium army will all have Assassins. If I can field an assassin, I'm fielding an assassin. I love them. And then some cold ones for your cavalry. And then some cold ones to drink while you painting your models. A nice rounded army for a not so rounded Dark Elves. Of course, again, there is a start collecting box which has a Hydra and I believe it's 20 Corsairs and a Captain. It's again £70 and you get a nice big monster in it. So definitely worth picking up if you're thinking of doing Dark Elves before the start collecting boxes are gone. So there you go. 4 armies you can build now for Age of Sigmar, and they'll be able to be used in the old world. He says, forgetting the name of the game. So yeah, honestly, my opinion, Dark Elves, that's the one I'll be going for. Now, I'm kind of flipping between doing them and a Chaos Army, because I really want to do a Chaos Army too, especially Khorne. But yeah, Dark Elves are pretty cool. I've always liked them. They've been one of my favourite factions. Them, Skaven, and ironically, it's been Nurgle. Chaos. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the old world. Are you looking forward to the old world too? Which faction do you think you're going to pick up? Do you think they'll have a starter box of Tomb Kings and Bretonnians? That would be really, really cool. Honestly, I'd be absolutely happy if that was the starter box. And that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you subscribe. Comment your favourite faction. Or what changes would you make? I mean, there's also the Sorceress. If you want to save more money on the Dark Elves, get a Sorceress instead of the Black Dragon, and you can get some more Corsairs to go with it. Or some more Blades, something else. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching again. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Link to Wayland Games is down below, as is Forbidden Planet. And something else. Oh, my merchandise and my comics and my Patreon. But as always, get yourself something nice first, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.